Alright, I believe we are back for more Bomberman 4. So, yeah, without further ado, Bomberman 4 is actually one of the more safest Bombermans of them all. And the category that I'm gonna be playing here is any percent 2-player. And yeah, however, I am not gonna be playing the second player. Hang on, I'm just gonna have to swap my controllers here real quick. Because if you guys didn't notice, I was playing Black Bomber in Bomberman 3, so I had to put my controller on the second slot. So I'm gonna reset so we can get good RNG. Because sometimes the RNG can get messed up a little bit. I don't know why. Anyway, time starts in game start, so let's go. 3, 2, 1, go. Anyway, we have World 1, and 1-1 has a manipulation. I'm gonna see if I can get it. Also, I think I'm forgetting something. I don't know what it is. Okay, that dinosaur definitely didn't had it. Oh, that's some tough luck. Hopefully he goes down. Go down. No, he did. That was... I think I already messed up the manipulation. Gonna grab an extra bomb here just to make sure. Yeah, I forgot the second player. Let me just find my second controller. Ah, okay, that's not good. That was not the best pattern. So yeah, I am supposed to have a second player here, but I don't. But I'm gonna find my second controller and I'm gonna summon it. Done. Here on here somewhere. Because normally I don't play with two controllers, right? Because okay, I think I did reset my console. Ah. So I think I should actually start a run again. Because I just unplugged my console from the power while I was looking for my controller. So yeah, so let's pretend nothing happened and let's start this again. I'm sorry. Anyway, 3, 2, 1, let's go. So again, this is Bomberman 4. We're gonna do 2 players. You see the black bomber on the screen there. Now we have a black bomber. So let's properly do the run. So we're gonna kill the dinosaurs here. Also, there's I need a good RNG from him. There we go. That's the good RNG. I also wanna get those gates here. Gonna place a bomb right here. And the dinosaur is gonna die as soon as he goes down. And then we get the perfect World 1 execution. And we now have the manipulation set up. So I'm gonna start by blowing up this block down here. Because I know exactly what are going to be the items that are gonna be inside this. So I'm gonna have a bomb here. Fire. Then there's gonna be the glove all the way up here. Gonna get the glove, gonna get the skates, gonna get my second player. Also gonna get an extra bomb here that I forgot. And there we go. That's how you manipulate or like 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, 2 and the bonus. So yeah, I definitely didn't had to do 2 takes to finish this, but it is what it is. So I need the remote bomb is up here. I'm gonna get that heart. Do I have? I don't have the max fire, so I'm gonna play it safe. It's actually faster to actually die inside the bonus. However, I don't want to do that because it's not very safe. Also, in this game, you can literally throw one-tile bombs, which is kind of neat. So the way that you do it, also Bomberman 4 has the best glove ever, by the way, if you guys might ask me. This is the best glove in the franchise, because you can throw bombs in one tile of distance by just pressing B while you holding the bomb. So that's the best thing ever. Kill that caveman there. Also gonna kill the second player, because he causes a lot of lag later on. And on top of that, he also messes up with how the bosses, like with how we spawn in bosses. So it's not very useful now that we got all the items inside the bonus. So yeah, that's it. Got it. We lost about a minute because I reset my console, but it's not that bad. I can still do this. I'm gonna start by throwing a bomb right here in the middle. I already messed up. Okay. Not good. Can I back this up? Oh, I can. Well, we just have to wait. Yeah, that was way too far to the right. But it is what it is. So now we have 1-7. This is the boss, and so I'm gonna let the boss fight play for itself. That's it. That's how the bosses. That's how the bosses roll in this game. So basically, what happens here is that the bosses are not very smart, because if you kick a bomb close to them, they're not gonna be able to react. For some reason, if you're kicking a bomb, the game doesn't really thinks that you're like placing a bomb close to the boss. So the boss is gonna be like he's gonna get confused. So that way we can cheese pretty much all the boss fights in the game. Also, pretty much all the bosses in this game can be stun locked as well. So yeah, pretty neat. Also, I got the fish. I don't want the fish. I'm gonna get rid of the fish. Let's turn him into sushi. And speaking of sushi, we now have we are on the Edo era, and there's a lot of ninjas. There is some weird gears and technology here for some reason. I mean, ninjas are very technological, right? So that makes a lot of sense. But yeah, from now on, we have all the items in the game, so the game goes by pretty fast. So, but on top of that, I'm also gonna be getting another item. Not another item. I'm gonna get another, like, you know that in Bomberman 3 we had the Louis. In this game we have the months. I don't know actually if they have a name, but we have monsters that we can ride, as you guys saw at the beginning of the game. And that actually helps a lot later on, because there's one that literally gives us maximum speed. It's actually pretty optimal to have it. But item is letting me walk through the... yeah, I am using the wall pass. That is like an item that... it's literally in every Bomberman game. which also allows us to basically skip throughout the game. But yeah, at the same time it does that, we also lose that item if we die, so at the end of the day, it's a trade that we do. So now we got this weird looking mount here that it's gonna be useful because we now have literally the maximum amount of speed in the game. So yeah, right now we're gonna be blowing everything up here. I got the boxing glove there. It's not very useful, but it's there, so I decided to get it. So now we have another boss. This is, I think it's called Rocket Bomber. But yeah, he's not very smart. Again, all the bosses in this game are very, like, they don't have the best of the AIs available, so they're just gonna die whenever we kick a bomb onto them. And I have this samurai here. And if I can stun lock him right, he's not gonna do anything. There we go. But yeah, that was pretty much it. As I say, Bomberman 4 is like the fastest, not necessarily the fastest, but like the easiest and like the most consistent game of them all. So, by the way, I'm gonna give a huge shout out to this game because, you know, if you want to learn a Bomberman game and you don't know where to start, I highly recommend you learning this game. By the way, because this game is super easy to learn. Like, I legit learned this game in literally 2 hours. Like, it's not even like, that was like the second Bomberman game that I learned. The first one was free. And it took me more time to learn 3 than it did for me to learn 4. So yeah, Bomberman 4 is by far the easiest game to learn. Also, there is a lot of Bombermans that we can rescue in this game. However, they don't really do anything. There's no, like, I don't think there's a category for like all bombers, as far as I'm concerned. Yeah, the Bomberman games, most of the Bomberman games, they usually have some really small community, so yeah, we don't have, like, we have a lot of Brazilian runners, and we also have some Spanish runners. By the way, I want to shout out them as well. Which we are also having a Spanish restream, so that's kind of neat. Ah, I lost my doggo. Okay, it's time to improvise. It's definitely time. Let's improvise some strats right here. Because I lost my dog, so there is an owl here. The owl is actually good. It's actually not the best option, but that's what we have for today. So yeah, since we lost the maximum speed mount, we now have the owl. We lost the doe. Let's call that thing a doe. So we lost the doe, we now have the owl. And the owl is good enough. Can actually break all the blocks. So it's not that bad. However, it's kind of pointless because we can literally... We have God mode and we can really run over every block. I'm not sure if it's that good. And yeah, you see those Bombermans that we are fighting? They are part of the Bomberman universe or something. They're gonna show up in Bomberman 5 as well at some point. But I'm not sure if we're seeing them in the run or not. So now I have Lady Bomber. As far as I'm concerned, the only female Bomberman in this entire game. At least one of the only evil bomber, I think. And we also have the jetpack baby here. This is the most interesting bosses because we want to hit him twice. By double hitting him, we can actually skip a couple cycles later on. Let's get this. Oh, that was bad RNG. Okay. That's better. We can only hit him twice. Okay, I think there's one more hit. Yeah, one more. So yeah, we lost one cycle, but it's not that big of a deal actually. And yeah, whenever a boss dies, it actually generates a lot of lag, so there's not much we can do about this. Just how it is. So now we are on World 4, which is the final world in the game. Yeah, as I say, this game is very short, so this is the final set of stages in it, before we go to the refights. Which, by the way, is something that this game does. We have refights. We also have ghosts. I'm gonna get all those skates because I need them for the upcoming boss. So yeah, the ghosts can be annoying because if we don't kill them in time, they're gonna teleport. And we don't know where they're gonna go. So yeah, it's not very nice to have. Oh, there he goes. Oh, that's not too bad. Lost a little bit of time for his teleport, but we're good. So now I have for free. Again, most of this game is like, if you're learning this game, you're gonna realize that sometimes you can kind of make up your own strats for levels. There's no like specific path for anything. So one must say that you can easily freestyle this game if you only know how to manipulate the bonus, which actually makes a lot of sense. So, I mean, I am actually freestyling the game, but nobody would know if I didn't tell them, so yeah. Because, I mean, I lost the speedy thing, so I am basically having to play as, like, in a different way, but it's okay, because as long as you beat the levels as fast as you can, you're not gonna lose that much time. So you see that I lost my dog on purpose. So what I'm gonna be doing here, I'm gonna be trying to kill all those enemies that are inside there. Hopefully they all die in time. There we go. So now this is the level that I want to have a lot of speed because I want to one cycle this level. There we go. I mean, it was not too bad, but perhaps it wasn't as worth it. So now I got the sleepy mount, which, by the way, I do need to find some good English names for those guys because I only know different ways of calling them. I have no idea. I only know Portuguese. So it is what it is. Maybe he is sleepy. Sleepy makes a lot of sense, but it's kind of obvious. I don't know. We want to carry this guy to the refights later on. But this is easier said than done because this boss right here is the most annoying boss in this game. Okay, I think I got it. I definitely do. Yeah, I think I got this. Okay, there we go. That was one cycle. And yeah, this boss right here. This you can actually, if you don't want cycle, this is literally the only boss in the game that I know the name. This is called Centibito. And if you don't want cycle this boss, you're gonna have a really hard time dealing with all the spins. So now, again, we have refights. In the Mega Man-ish style, we're gonna face all the bosses again. Some bosses, however, they do come bundled with some differences. But I don't think I can actually showcase any of them because they all die so fast. Plus, we are manipulating them, so it's not a big deal. Also, I need to show this as well. There is an interaction. Like, you can actually make the enemies dance with the sleepy ride. So, like this. See? Dances. And whenever a boss is dancing, he's actually vulnerable. You can hit him when he's dancing. So it's more optimal. It's gonna be useful in the final refight, though. For this guy right here, because he really likes to just to kick our bombs. But that was pretty tame. So now we have this boss. By the way, I like calling this guy Mystic Bomber because he definitely looks like Mystic Bomber, but he's technically called the Great Bomber. And he can do that. Yeah, that was a little bit of time loss, but not that big, not that bad. I've seen worse. So now we have refights again. We have all the bosses, the mecha bosses that we fought. However, they have less health, which is a blessing actually. So they die way much faster. So yeah, we barely have any time to appreciate the bosses. I didn't get the double hit. Yeah, not too bad. Yeah, this is literally Bagheera's brain from the first level, from the first game. Not the first game, but, you know, Bomberman 3. Okay. Did I got it? Oh, I got it. Great. One cycle. The one cycle is really easy to do on a refight, but even then you can still mess it up. There we go. So now I'm gonna set up for the trap here. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna explode both bombs in a very specific time, and then that's gonna disarm Bagheera's brain, or kill it. I don't know. Supposed to. Okay, so I didn't got one cycle. But I think I'm one hit away. There we go. That was time. And that was Bomberman 4. Technically, this is 2250 because I ended up resetting my game on accident back there, but yeah, we are getting close to the end of the Bomberman block. Fortunately, because I mean the Bomberman games go by pretty fast. So anyway, I'm gonna let the credits roll for a little bit here.